What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy here. I got another one of these Masters of the Universe Origins figures to unbox here. Which one do we got today, Lyric?
Tri-Klops!
He's evil and sees everything. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
So, what's the next part of our video that usually happens right now?
The intro!
Just like that. Alright, I want to give a quick shout out here to my middle son, Taylor Michael Jones. He did all the intros and music for the channel here. My kids are kind of heavily involved in my YouTube channels, either by asking them ideas for videos, or they appear in them sometimes, like Lyric here does. Or, you know, they help me behind the scenes by either like moving action figures around or holding up things for me to read, because I don't always have the greatest memory. But anyways, we got a box in the mail today from Big Bad Toy Store. Was there a boatload of action figures in that box or what?
Yes.
Lots of them, huh? So what? You figure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more videos to do of these going in the future. Which one are you the most excited about to happen next?
Thunder Punch. I always get the right characters.
That's okay. Just tell which one it is.
Battle Armored He-Man.
Battle Armored He-Man. So that one's probably going to be next because Lyric's the most excited about it. But for today, we got Tri-Klops. So we will look at the front of this box here.
It is awesome.
It is awesome. What's it say there on the top, Lyric?
Evil and sees everything.
Evil and sees everything. Well, we've got the blister card just like we're to expect. Masters of the Universe, Big Red Explosions, Modern Posing Retro Play. So, you know, there's not really much to see here.
And it's a 6+.
6+. Well, how old are you?
7.5.
Oh, man, he gets to play with all my Masters of the Universe Origins toys? That's terrible. I mean, that's great. I love sharing this with my son. Anyway, we'll flip this bad boy around here. And what do we got here on the top of the box, Lyric?
Tri-Klops Maple Vision.
Here, let me help you. Tri-Klops' multiple vision modes and optic attacks make him a dangerous soldier in Skeletor's army. What's Tri-Klops doing in this awesome picture by Axel Jimenez, Lyric?
He's like doing a laser at like He-Man's cat.
Yeah, he is. Looks like it's a neat volcanic mountain scene here. And look, we got the 2 birds up here in the top. Looks like we've got Screech and Zoar over here. So I'm hoping we'll get the birds in a future release. You know, I mean, Motu Origins has been pretty cool about what usually appears in the box art you usually end up with. Or they've claimed that the box art is carefully chosen. So we'll go down here to the action features here. What's the action features say here, buddy?
Turn visor to different eye spy for Skeletor. Twist into powerful battle power.
Positions.
Position.
You gotta give Lyric a little break here. He's a first grader, or where are you gonna be? Second grader?
Yeah.
He's gonna be a second grader, but he still reads pretty good. How much do you like reading, buddy?
A lot.
What's your favorite thing to read right now?
The Cat in the Hat.
That's awesome. So get your kids reading. It's good for them. So yeah, we got the cross sell here on the back, you know, and every single one of these figures we either have opened already or we're gonna open soon. I think I'm pretty much caught up for Motu Origins, at least in the figures I'm hunting for. So I think the next thing to do is to open this guy up, huh?
Yep.
Let's do that. Okay, we've got our Tri-Klops out of the box here. He's looking awesome. He comes with his standard accessory of the green sword, which we put him in a little pose where he's just kind of holding it in his hand. His action feature works pretty much just like the old one did. You turn the visor, and it's a little tight, but it goes to the different spots, you know. So you've got the angry looking eye, and then the blue eye. And, you know, that's our Tri-Klops. So we're going to compare Tri-Klops here to his vintage brother. Oh, these vintage figures are notorious for not being able to stand very well, so we'll see if I can get him to stand. I'm not so sure that he will, which is fine, I guess, if he doesn't. There we go, we got him. All right, well, the first thing you'll notice in comparison, I think, is the vintage figure is a little bit darker. They're not quite as bright. What I did find interesting is that my vintage Tri-Klops figure has this little red mark on his leg, and I just happened to notice that my Origins figure has a little red mark on his leg, which, you know, I think that's kind of neat. But he's basically the same figure. He's got the holder in the back for the sword, and the newer one has got the same feature. So I think if you're you know, one for the vintage purism, that this Tri-Klops will check those boxes for you. I mean, he's basically identical. He hits you right in the nostalgia feels. So we're gonna put him in some different battle poses and have a little fun and play with him here. So we'll be right back.
Surrender, Tri-Klops, to the most powerful man of the universe.
Never, He-Man. You can't defeat me. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. Hey, don't spin my visor. I can't see. What are you doing? No. All right, that was a lot of fun. Lyric and I wanted to recreate that classic Filmation scene where Orko got the drop on Tri-Klops. Well, it looks like Tri-Klops is not doing very well. So, if, you know, for this big bad warrior, you know, he wasn't no match for He-Man and his little pal Orko, you know. And you know, there's been some talk. I've heard Kevin Smith seemed to think that Orko was not a beloved character by Masters of the Universe fandom. And I'd have to question how much Kevin Smith actually knows about Masters of the Universe fandom, because Orko, like, is a very beloved character from this series. So, yeah, I don't know where he got that from, but I thought he needed to be included in this just to give Orko a little moment in the sun that he's always had, and, you know, pay my little homage to my favorite little funny friend. Well, okay, there's one more shot I wanted to get here. We got Skeletor here with his kind of main squad. In my opinion, this is kind of Skeletor's core group of villains. And I base that off of the Diamond Ray of Disappearance episode from the Filmation series, where each of these characters were introduced, you know, and I made sure we had Evelyn and Tri-Klops kind of standing next to each other, as those two seemed to team up together quite often in the show, you know, and they seem to be kind of more partnered up, you know, and yeah, I think this looks really good with all of these guys together, and it represents another milestone in my Origins collecting, whereas I got, you know, the main squad of villains that I was, you know, hoping to get to. All right, I just wanted to show you real quick. We've got our Origins figures here with the old vintage Spydor. You know, and Origins may or may not come out with a Spydor. We don't know, but just a handy little tip that these vintage vehicles and play sets work pretty hand in hand. The scale sizing is perfect. So, what's our next video going to be, buddy?
Battle Armor He-Man.
All right, we're going to do some Battle Armor He-Man next. Lyric's really excited about that one. So, we'll be getting Battle Armor He-Man soon. Jones are out.